Hey folks, here we are back again in the procedural ARK. We're going to go ahead and make ourselves that cabin that we started working on. We are here, we got the fire still going. That's the beauty of single player, everything stays the way it is, which is great. Turn this back in here. It looks like we were missing some stuff here actually. I'm pretty sure I saved it, but no matter. We'll go ahead, we still got our tools. We got to get ourselves some stone going here. I've moved the camera slightly. I've took it down from its stand and put it on top of the TV itself. So it's like about a foot away now, foot and a half ish. I'm standing in front of the TV, just back enough that I can see what's going on. So we gotta watch we don't get overburdened. And so far so good with the whole getting our face ripped off by dinos at the moment. We're gonna keep going here, folks. We'll make ourselves a good series out of this. Let's see what we got here. We gotta make some more of these foundations is what we need. And it seems like we got that level up right now. Oops, wrong button. We want to go ahead and put that in weight for now so we can carry some more material. And it seems over here we're gonna unlock some more stone items. And go with down here someplace. Oh, we're gonna need these trank arrows at some point. The parachute's always a good one. We're not gonna spend all our stuff just yet, so we're gonna need a doorway. We're gonna need the walls, which we already have here. Got that. Stair piece. A window piece. And the sloped ceiling pieces, roof, stone, and both of these sloped walls as well, so we can make ourselves a little cabin going on here. So we need some thatch. Let's go ahead and get that. Again, you want your pickaxe out to be able to do that. You'll get a higher yield for the thatch wise anyways. Also, if you're harvesting a creature, you want to use the pick if you want meat, right? And vice versa, if you want hide, you want the hatchet. Okay, so we're getting pretty overweight over here. We just broke our hatchet, or pickaxe that is. Hopefully you guys can hear me better now. The quality should be a little better. I apologize for the bit of fan in the background. That's my PS4 reaming like a jet engine, like a do. Let's get into this, folks. So we'll get ourselves. We want to make a bunch of these, like a bunch. So we need more stone. We gotta keep on the stone train over here. Let's keep that going. We got autosave just happened. It's good. Lots of stone around here in the jungle. Again, we don't want to wander away too far because we're not really equipped to get too far out because we won't be able to get back. And we need to get ourselves a bit of a home base going. That's what we're doing in this episode, folks. Making our cabin so we can survive. Now, a water source over here might be a bit difficult too. We might have to make some water collectors. We'll do that. The water barrels. There's no water around here unless we go all the way to the coast, probably. Which we don't need to be doing that right now. Oh, we broke our hatchet. Luckily, while we're gathering here, we have enough stuff to be able to keep it going. And we're not going to be with these stone tools for too much longer-ish. We're going to go ahead and upgrade to our metal tools once we get a smithy going and stuff and get some metal happening. Let's see where we're at now. So whenever you're building stuff here, you want to just keep building it as you're going along here. So the main ingredients for the stone stuff is fairly simple, folks. It's just wood, thatch, and stone. Those three ingredients is all you need to make an entire stone place. So we're gonna get that, and we want to get that cabin up fairly quickly. So then, if one of those new creatures do come over, we have a place to be able to seek shelter and not get our face ripped off by it, because that will happen. It's extremely dangerous on this procedural ARK. There's a lot of creatures that will rip our face off. And we're running low on water again. As we do, so we get another one of those. So the foundations is what consumes the most amount of stuff. So as soon as we're dying of thirst right now, let's go ahead and pump one into thirst water here. and get ourselves up there. We don't need to get too crazy with the doing too much with the unlocking. We'll get the spark powder. That's good for replacing wood for burning stuff off. There's some food happening. That also gives you health. Let's grab our stone pieces here. We'll go ahead and snap them down. Now we want to do it in such a way that it's going to work out, and we don't want to run in uphill with it too much because we might run into the ground. It's fairly flat around here, and which is good. So what we're going to want to do is, because we want a peaked roof, right? We don't want a flat spot, so we're going to have to go 4 across. So then you got that peaked roof, and then it can go as long as we want. We'll probably do like 4 by 8 or something, or 4 by 5 or something like that. We'll see how it goes, folks. Well, there's a lot of stone right here, actually. Quite a bit. We're going to need to get some wood as well over here. Now, swinging the axe like this will make us run out of water a lot quicker, and hopefully we don't die of thirst out here at the second. But we have our spawn point, so that's not a big deal anymore. We have ourselves figured out in that sense. I'm going to go ahead and continue getting stuff. We can get some hide from that dude. I don't really want to go around murdering stuff aimlessly for no reason. This guy, actually, if we tame him, might be a good idea. What's your taming? Oh, yeah, we can tame this guy. This would be our first dude. So you just wait until he's hungry again. Let's put away this hatchet so we don't accidentally smash him with it. It's only level 10, but this guy's ability is to upgrade your XP. So wait till he's hungry again. It looks like it's only going to take a couple berries, and see you have him in your first slot down there. And you go ahead and feed it to him. Boom. Excellent. He's running away. That's fine. He'll follow us back to camp. Make sure we don't get too far away from camp, because we'll end up losing it and we'll be screwed. That's why we've been kind of clearing this area out. You want to clear the area out so then you can always find the clearing and come back. Alright, so let's get some berries under us here so we're not dying. The white berries you don't want to eat because that'll make you thirsty faster. And don't eat the blackberries, folks. Just don't. It gives you a bit of health, but it also raises your torpor and makes you pass out as well. So we'll keep those down here. And everything in this game has a use. Everything, absolutely everything. So even the spoiled meat, we're gonna keep that because we're gonna need that for narcotics to make our arrows. Now our buddy's right here. What's up, buddy? Let's get you up on here. Can you get up here, buddy? Come on. There you go. A little further. A little more. There you go. That's good. Now you just stay here, pal, and we'll get go to behavior, disable follow, and hopefully it doesn't go too far. There we go. Okay, and what you do is you just give him a pet, and that gives you the boost for your XP while you're getting it. But I think there's only a bit of a radius to that. It helps for your dinos as well. If you have dinos around them, it'll be good. Okay, let's not be running too much. Let's see what we got going on here. We might have enough to get another one. Oh, easy now. We need some more wood. That's what we need. So you want to keep on what you want and what order you want the things, so you don't become overcumbered with stuff that you can't use. So we get a bunch of wood going on here. Eventually we'll get ourselves up to the point where we can build a chainsaw, folks. We'll be getting lots of wood that way. It's part of the beauty of it. You know, we're on ×1 over here. So but once you build up enough, ×1 doesn't matter anymore, because you just get copious amounts of whatever you want, wherever you want, and whenever you want. There's a trike right there. Ooh, hello, trike. Okay, we don't want to get too off topic here. Keep going. We got the timer going for the video, which is good. Keeping up on that. So I'm not sure how far we're going to get in this cabin just yet in this episode, but we're going to at least get the floor in for sure and get some walls happening. So we got arrows, we got the bola, we got our torch for when it gets night time out. Okay, so let's get over here. Hopefully it rains sometime soon, because we're really dying of thirst over here. We'll have to get some more berries happening. And we'll get over here to our campfire over here. We'll go ahead and throw some more meat on there. Keep the stakes a-flowing, folks. And this charcoal is also useful. We'll need that for gunpowder later when we upgrade to metal weapons, which would be good. Now that's going to be right in the way, isn't it? We're going to have to move this fire pit at some point. Okay, so we want to go 4 across. I think we want the peak to be this way, maybe. Yeah, that looks like it would probably be good. This torch is in the way. We'll have to move that here in a minute. We'll just continue getting some pieces going here, though. Okay, so that's far enough across this way. Now, I think we're gonna go this way, maybe. Nah, well, it goes uphill here. We don't want to run into the ground here, folks, because it'll screw up our build. So I think we'll go this way. It doesn't drop off too drastically, but we should be able to fill this area in with some pretty good building. So we'll start going in that direction with it. So what do we need now? More stone, it looks like. There we go. Stone, and if you want to save the game at any point, what you do is you go into your inventory and you click in the left joystick, and then the save comes down in the corner there. And I usually hit it a couple times just to be sure. You know, it is ARK. It's a little buggy. You know, it has issues. Okay, so we need more of this, but we're gonna try to solve this issue of dying of thirst right now by getting some berries going. And we need to clear out some of these plants anyways, because they're kind of in the way, obstructing our view from a distance. We'll go ahead and grab a bunch of those. Not too shabby. And I've turned off the auto decay on the dinos and on the structures, so we don't have to worry about our stuff decaying when we're out adventuring. So then we can go on longer adventures and not have to return back to base like every episode, you know, like unofficial. If you leave stuff alone for too long, it's gone. But the more that you put onto it, the timer goes a little bit faster. Let's not eat the blackberries, folks. We don't want to be doing that. We got some seeds here. We might get into some plantings of some stuff. These white ones we don't need right now. We usually just use them for stimulants. And just, of course, as we get the berries into us, it started raining anyway, so we're good to go. Now, getting cementing paste here is going to be interesting because it is procedural ARK and there's no beavers on the procedural ARK. So we're going to have to use chitin and stone and the mortar and pestle to make that up. This fiber will be handy as well. What are we doing for weight? We're doing well for weight. Okay. Now keep your eyes peeled that one of those giant dinos are around here, very close. Really just outside of the tree line there, running around destroying stuff. We don't want to get too far away. I know they're here because I put them all over the map, right? Now I hope that they actually stay there, which would be good. And there should be crystal wyverns everywhere too. When we go for an explore, folks, we'll be able to grab ourselves a crystal wyvern and we'll be able to hit the skies and we'll be able to explore a little bit more fluently and see what's going on with that. Okay, so we'll get ourselves some more stone going on here. Now this is part of the grind, folks. This is how it really is. You see a lot of people, they'll cut a lot of this stuff out of the grind, but I want you guys to see it, you know? You can see every step of the way. Okay, so what we need here is some more stone. Okay, well, we need more weight as well. It seems that we've leveled up. We'll hit that weight. Boom. And we want to grab some more stone in this area. Luckily, there's lots of stone in the jungle, it seems, as you can see plainly. We'll continue with the grind here. We're not getting too crazy with the stone at one time here, so once we get into the metal tools, we'll be able to yield a lot more with the hatchet, with the metal hatchet. And if we come across a Dodicarus, we'll go ahead and tame that, and we'll be able to use him to collect stone for us as well. Okay, and stone, it takes a little bit while to get together. The wood, I don't want to do the wood stuff because most creatures can destroy wood. And it seems how we're sitting here, we might as well get a wall here, I guess. I think we're going to go too high with the walls, so there's enough room to put everything in there that we're going to need to be able to get everything going. So we're going to need a smithy, we're going to need a few forges to get ourselves started out here. Probably a preserving bin, maybe until we get electricity going. And also with this procedural ARK, there's a few different things that you can't unlock on this, like being the wind turbine for one. I don't even know if it works on procedural, but we might go ahead and get that anyways. Just get a lot further along though. We're nowhere near that just yet, but those are future things that we're going to be doing in the future. Okay, so we need more stone and we need more thatch. We're getting pretty good with the whole clearing this place out, which is good. A lot of people say not to clear out everything around your base because it makes it look more plain, but this is a survival situation, folks. We need this area to be cleared out so we can find it again. We don't want to be stuck out there and try to get back home and be walking in circles, you know, and we'll just die out there. We'll perish, folks. And, give this guy another little pet there and keep that going. Let's put this down. Let's take a look. Now now that we're getting where we want to be, we want to kind of be a little bit more careful with where we're putting stuff. I'll go ahead here. I'm going to back this up probably a couple, because if we get too far close to the ground here, you'll start seeing these plants going through the ground. We don't really want that. We got this rock, or we got this rock wall, that is, and this is going to be the end of the building right here. Boom. There we go, folks. We got our first wall up, going on, getting places. Okay, and now it looks like we're going to need more stone, of course, and we'll put this metal in the box as we go, so we have it for when we need it. We're not out looking for it too crazy. We're going to need quite a bit of metal. I'm going to keep this going over here. We'll eat these berries up. Actually, no, we'll put the berries in the box, get rid of the white ones because we have no use for that. And the hide we'll put in there as well, because we can't risk losing that. So we're going to need some more stone. Again, luckily there's a lot of stone right in this area, which is good. Everything that we need for making our stone stuff is right in this area, folks. We're doing fairly well in that case, in scenario. Now, luckily that those giant dinos have stayed away enough that we're not getting destroyed by them. I'm going on 16 minutes, folks. Oh yeah, I'm keeping track of the time this time. Not so reckless, you know. And it stopped raining, and get another one of those going. It's going to take a minute. Get a few of those. We'll get another wall going since we're here, so we can get our too high, so we can kind of get an idea of where we're going to be at with that. So yeah, we're clearing out a pretty good zone here. We'll put dinos here and stuff. That'll be good. So let's go over here. We have no need for thatch anymore. Thatch is useless. Any dino can break thatch. And you don't want to use that if you can help it. And that's how high we're going to be that, and then it's going to be a peaked roof off of that and going up. Not too shabby. Now this torch is in our way, as is our fire pit. Luckily it's burnt out now. We'll go ahead and grab everything out of that, and we'll take this down. You can't just pick it up, you got to demolish it. Okay. And over here, you get rid of this. This is in our way. Take everything out of it. We'll demolish that as soon as I figure it out. There we go. And then we're gonna set that up somewhere else. So this is the back of the building. So I suppose the front will be over here. And we're probably going to go. What do we got so far? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I suppose is where we'll go. Maybe 6, maybe 5. So we're gonna put this torch right here. So we got to build another one if we can. There we are. We can build 26 of them. We're not going to go that crazy with it, folks. We're going to need a few of these here in a bit, but we're not at that stage just yet. Let's go and set down our torch around this general direction, and we'll put some wood in there to keep it going. There we go. And then we need another fire pit, which we'll get this here. Looking good. And we might get some more boxes going later on to put wood into it. But our fire pit we're going to put over here in the place. So we'll have our fire pit in the place. We're going to move all this stuff around eventually, once we get the place built, and then we'll deck it out with tables and chairs and all the stuff that we need for surviving. So let's throw some more wood in there. We'll put about half of the stack in there, and put this meat in there. Looking good. We got 42 other meat. Looking pretty good. The spoiled, we want to keep that, and all the charcoal we're going to need later as well. And we need some more room in this box, so let's get rid of these seeds. We don't need these seeds right now. Looking good. We got 12 metal. Getting places. Okay, so that's, we need to get some more stone, folks. More stone. Keep it going. Yeah, as you can see, this jungle is quite dense, and I'm surprised that there's not really anything around us at the second. Because in the jungle, you'll find all sorts of species of animal. You'll find Therazinos, of course, raptor. You'll find trikes, obviously. but they're not dangerous. The trikes aren't very dangerous unless you piss it off. I don't think you probably won't find wrecks here, but of course you'll find that new dino because I've put them around all over the map. I spent a good 20 minutes or so just dropping them everywhere. Hopefully they actually stay in the area because I have saved it after they've been down. Now let's see if we can make another one of these. We can make one, yeah. Once we get past the foundation stage, folks, it'll go a lot faster. We'll be able to erect the building a lot faster. So let's get this over here. Easy now. I don't want to be replacing it. This will be wasting stuff. We got a bit of a platform going on here now, folks. The beginnings of the cabin. So we're gonna go ahead and throw another one in water here, actually, so then we can survive in between rain. Okay. Now, what do we got here? We need some more foundations. We're gonna need quite a few foundations, folks. So we need some more stone for that. We'll go ahead and grab some more stone. Now that we've cleared this area out a bit, we can kind of go a bit further away now and get some more resources. It's a bit further on in the bush here, and we've broken our hatchet again. Luckily, we have the stuff to be able to fix it, which is good. Continuing on. Hopefully you guys can hear me a lot better this time. I remember the last video, the audio was a little bit echoey or like far away or something. It just sounded hollow, I guess. It's like again, if this doesn't work, I'll resort to going back to the VR headset and doing it over the VR headset because the mic in that might have a little bit more quality to it. Let's go ahead and see if we can get another one of these going. We need some wood. Okay, let's go ahead and cut this tree down. Yeah, soon, once we get into the fabricated type stuff in the other era of things, we'll have ourselves a chainsaw. Now, I don't know if you can unlock the chainsaw in this or not, but I think you can give yourself the engram for it or something, or the ability to do that somehow. But we'll worry about that, folks, when that time arises. So let's get one more of these. Do we make a stair set? No, not yet. We gotta figure out where we want our door. I think that, like we said, the front's gonna be here. I think this will be the front of the place because it's a little bit more higher up off the ground. We use our stairs. Okay, so we're 4 across. We got this. We're gonna put this over here. It's getting dark out. Let's put this down here. Boom. Okay, so we're looking good in that sense. So we'll see you guys next time.